LiteFinance, the world of financial freedom.
Hello everyone, it's Monday, November 8th. Let's start with the market forecast. So this week might look intensive in terms of macro events from the very beginning, but if we strip out the calendar of the central bank speeches, it's quite mediocre. I'm telling this because there is an event called Gender and Economy Conference, which is most likely some kind of another Glasgow World Economic Forum type of nonsense, where you'll not hear anything important for the real economy, just some popular slogans and this kind of stuff, so you can easily ignore those speeches. It is held by the Fed, Bank of England, Canada, Bank of Canada and the ECB on Monday and Tuesday. Apart from that, we will receive from the US the data about inflation from producers' side, CPI inflation and initial jobless claims. From Australia, we will get employment and unemployment change. From the UK, we will receive preliminary data about GDP and manufacturing production. Lastly, from Germany, the ZEW sentiment data. And that will be all in terms of calendar. Last Friday we received the NFPs, which were much better than expected, but the dollar itself didn't appreciate against all major currencies for long. But we will discuss that in a second when I will talk about the charts. So additionally, we received the information that the Aramco, biggest oil producing company, raised their oil price for December, stating that demand is still strong. And OPEC Plus, as well, we all know that didn't decide to raise the output more than planned previously, despite Joe Biden's call for additional output to drag the price down. Also, the Chinese stopped buying oil because it became too expensive. State-owned companies were told not to buy, and private-owned companies were forced by law to not increase the stockpiles. Okay, so let's switch to the charts. Firstly, let's talk about the oil, which despite that fundamentals gives us the sign for further increase in price, the technicals, on the other hand, shows us a further movement to the south. If we measure the chart with an overbalance method, which is the biggest correction in the trend, we could potentially see the price fall from this level of 83.50 on WTI. There is also an argument for a further increase, which is the fact that we bounced off 200 period moving average. But I would be thinking of changing the scenario in the area of 84.40 when we make a higher high. Okay, gold is also in a good moment to re-enter potentially to the south. We bounced off 88.6 FIBO level, and it looks like we could continue at least to 61.8 FIBO, which is the level of 1790. If I would be looking for dollar strength, it would be in a pair with the British pound. The GBP USD is on extremely important support. If we get worse than expected data from the UK, we could at least potentially break through this level. It is very important since it was high from the pre-pandemic levels and it worked also in September 2020. The risk to that is that it also might be the bullish harmonic pattern with the D point on 88.6 FIBO. So if you'll have an occasion to enter with a very small risk with a tight stop, I would try going long first. If we go down below 50 pips from now to levels of 1.3415, it would be not valid and a short scenario would be in place. So quickly about the BTC, because we might see the end of the rally in December. The rule buy the rumor, sell the fact might occur here. So for those of you who don't know how it works, it is that the people are buying an asset, which is BTC in this case, when some news pops out. In this example, we have the info that SEC will finally make a decision until late November and beginning of December to let enter the market for ETFs based on BTC futures. As well, the biggest one, Grayscale, is about to transform into an ETF, but based on the spot market, which will increase the demand potentially. So after such an enter will occur and the asset would be pumped high enough, bigger players would dump it and cash their profits from their positions, as we saw previously. So also the problem is that we don't have more events concerning BTC coming soon, so that could be a potentially good moment for them. Okay, thank you for watching and till next time.